my work done that I intended to do today, which is above average for Monday. So not necessarily a bad sign, not a great one either, if we're being honest. Speaking of things that aren't great, it's time for fucking Puzzle Boy. I don't like Puzzle Boy. I'm sorry if this is your favorite video game. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. I'm just not that big a fan. I think it's cropped wrong as well. There we go. Do I sound different? In what way? I might just be more tired than normal. Did I say it was Monday? Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Monday sucked. So it's out of my brain completely. Yeah, I follow. You're not wrong. It's just Sokoban again. It's a potato versus an eggplant. Note, they misspelled Atlas. Atlas is spelled A-T-L-U-S, the publisher. Oh yeah, that's possible, Coin. Alright, do we want puzzle? Sure. This is like the beginner's course. Floor 1, let's start from the top. You know what's funny? I think a friend of mine had this on the Game Boy when it was brand new, and I thought that game was fascinating. Did the Game Boy Puzzle Boy ever actually come out in the US? Do we know? Yeah, Amazing Tater is the sequel. I think the two Puzzle Boy Game Boy games were released as Spud's Adventure and Amazing Tater. No, I wasn't doing that. I feel like I made a mistake already. Right? Yes. How do I start over? There. It's probably just that I didn't get enough sleep, in all honesty. if I sound off at the moment. This has to be the first move, right? And then you just do this. What was Spud's Adventure then? Because that's also an extremely rare Game Boy game. Yeah. Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough of this year, I suppose. What's trouble, man? They weren't kidding when they said this was like the beginner's mode, huh? Like... well, that's a little odd. Oh, okay. I didn't, though. I didn't. I almost did. It's just like this kind of game, I have no proficiency in this sort of video games, so if it doesn't immediately whoop my ass, it can't be that bad. Well, that was productive. Actually, how do you move this cross-shaped one at all? You shouldn't be able to, right? Hey, Slushy Cat. Okay, is this it? That's counterintuitive to me that works. It seems like either of these ways it should be somehow jammed, but they have this way too fast animation. We're on floor 7. Oh, okay. There's going to be a pit under... I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pit under the middle piece. Whoops. No, there wasn't. There was someone on Twitch that I watched for a little bit who was doing like just playing Puzzle Boy, and it took them like double-digit hours per floor when they got to the advanced stuff. I don't know how they like managed to stream all of it, because you'd think you would like lose it eventually or be like, well, obviously this isn't any fun to watch, and like just go look up the solution or quit. I think they did the whole thing. And let me tell you, it didn't really change my mind about Puzzle Boy. So, is there any... There's not really a... Well, that was sort of not intuitive, but whatever. Hey, K-Price. Hey, Sheriff. Yeah, this is the only song. As far as I know. You obviously can't not push that. This feels like a mistake, but I'm gonna go through with it. Okay, yeah, this works. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when the Game Boy was new, I want to say we had a classmate, like a schoolmate, you know, from, well, that was a bad move, from Japan, who often got cool video game stuff like before it came out in the US. I think he had a Game Boy right at launch. I'm not sure it had come out in the US yet. I remember one of the games that he had was Puzzle Boy. I had no idea Quirk was Puzzle Boy because I only knew it by the Japanese title somehow. This whole thing's here for no reason. It doesn't like do anything. Anyway, Summer Assault. I don't think Summer Assault... Yeah, actually, you're right. I think it was a little bit ago. Let's look up the release date. I'm curious now. How's it going, Doc? Hang on. List of TurboGrafx 16 games. Well, yeah, it does do that. No, actually, it's October 1991. So, what's the game we're thinking of? Gamala Speed is what I'm thinking of that I just did. Those games feel real similar to me in my brain. Oh, good. So let's think. You do this, right? That didn't serve a purpose, but I did do it. Then what? Look how beautiful it is. I drew the Enterprise. Yeah, I've never actually played it myself. I made a friend play it once. So it almost feels like you have to get back here. Can that be done? It is, yeah. Um, it's literally the same series. It's the same publisher and everything. Well, we've reached the impossible level. Hang on. What's this piece in the middle doing? What's the purpose here? So, I feel like to get anything done, you have to push one of these all the way to the side first, right? I can't see a path to progress that doesn't involve that. And then I have no idea what these are about. But like, for example, I don't think pushing this down does anything, does it? Yeah, I don't see the solution to this one. This is where it gets real. No, it's not that. I don't think. So we got... There's never a pull button. Yeah. Never. Hey, Chris. So... What do you do here? So you're saying that maybe there's a mechanic like this? There's not. You cannot. No. I actually don't mind this song, but I wouldn't be able to listen to this for entire, like, hundreds of hours worth of solving puzzles. Does this do anything? So I can push this block in either direction now. Yeah, I don't know. You have to... These can't come to the left. These pieces here. Well, you know, we haven't tried the more advanced courses. It's possible that there are other songs. But I don't get the impression this was a very high effort release. It was by Telenet, who... They make respectable shovelware that I love, but it is definitely shovelware. Hey, Mouse. So... No, you cannot. Yeah. It is indeed. Like, that feels close, but then you can't do it. How do I even do that? I see. You could have fooled me. So supposing you do this. And then this. And then this. You got nothing. Uh-huh. So that felt right, except that I like did the right thing in the wrong order. Duh. Oh, I don't get it. Do you see it too? Well, it's probably not this, since this is impossible. No, don't tell me that. I didn't ask. Hey, Quebs. I'm doing okay. Today is sort of my Monday. So that always sucks. Well, that's a problem. Oh, I pushed it back to where it started, didn't I? Yeah, I've been told I sound tired. I'll get over it as I keep streaming, but that's been known to happen. Duh. The hell? What's the point of this one? That soft locks there, except it doesn't. This is not the kind of game to play while you're adjusting your sleep schedule, I think. Yeah, it's the same series as Quirk, apparently. These games are all called Puzzle Boy, I believe, in Japan. No, Darkwing Duck has not yet happened. I don't think so. Hang on. It's possible I skipped it by mistake since it was US exclusive. Now you got me wondering. Yeah, that's not until January 1992, apparently. Oh yeah, real nice. I'm not much of a puzzle game person. Hey, thanks for the host, Claire. Did I? Yeah, chronological, not alphabetical. It's a ways off, unfortunately. Well, fortunately. Well, that was productive. It doesn't really accomplish anything to push that one back, but that's fine. These are the ones that you always get stuck on for hours. Oh, if you push that at all, you're soft locked. I hate puzzle games. Like, I like the really fast ones where you're not really thinking, like Magical Drop and stuff. But the ones where you got to use your brain is like, dude, I just got off work. Like, I can't do this right now. Did I do that for any good reason? I don't think I did. I don't think that was productive just now. It's like iTunes. You got to be from NASA. Well, I did that. Yeah, Puyo's good. I think I told this story before, but like I played the Saturn version of that a lot. I thought I was really good at it too. But it turns out that the Saturn version of Puyo Puyo Sun is messed up. And the like piece randomizer gives you patterns that aren't like actually randomized. And so like building up to 7 chains is like much easier than it is supposed to be. I think probably pushing this one screwed the whole thing up if I had to guess. Hang on. Let's go back in time. Okay, I needed to do that to push this thing. So assuming that is the right play. Oh, really? Are they making a second versus? What's the point? Okay, yeah, so I can move this now. Should I? Because if I push it at all, then it's screwed. This somehow has to get flipped like this. Does this do it? Yes. Wait, why did I even want to do that? Was there a point? No. No. There's no point to this. Unless, is it possible to push this over here and then do this? Yeah, okay. That stuff is still kind of counterintuitive to me. But then I shouldn't be able to flip it such that I can move this into that pit, right? Unless I can. Hey, FaZe. Do you go like down here and then back around? Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. What have I done? I've screwed it up. You can't push it down. Okay, so this one has to go in this hole, I think. And then what? Do you need to somehow thread this one like... Okay, so if you push this one to the side, yeah, you need to be able to get above it to push it down. I don't get it because it would have to go here so you can push it up. Right, okay, so I was overthinking it. You do this. And then what? How do you push this over there? There's no way, right? Because of that corner? This doesn't have potential, does it? Pushing it like down this way? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. But then how do you get up there? Do I need to do the flip preemptively? Let's rehearse this real quick. So I want to get here and flip this out of the way. So now you push it all the way down, right? If I'd done that first, I think it would have actually, like, soft locked. And then it should be push it all the way to the right. Then down one. Then over. I feel like there's potential to screw up here. Because I need to push it all the way to the right. Yeah, so now I have to get over here. Okay. Yeah, it is very immersive. 2 floors to go in the beginner's course. Now I'm in here. I don't have to play the game anymore. I got a little apartment. I feel like they didn't put these in order of difficulty. Yeah, that's a tomato. I see. Yes, but my parents are watching, so now you need to explain to my parents what baby nut is, so I hope you're happy. This doesn't work, does it? No. That's odd that worked that way. It doesn't, like, make sense to me. Ah, good point. So I'm screwed if there's no way to fill this in, right? Yeah. Oh, the solution looked right? In what way? Well, obviously it's not going to be that. I'm trying to remember what I did now. I just did this, right? Because if you push this, can't do anything now. I don't think these have anywhere they can go but right here, do they? Save the small one in the corner. Save it. Far left. Uh-huh. Oh, so you're saying do this, right? Except you're not. You're saying do this correctly, where this goes elsewhere, or not. Yeah, take that. That's useful. The thing is, this one is not useful for anything, to my knowledge. You can't like save it up here if that's what you meant. Hang on, can you do... Yeah, you can't do this. That would have been nice. Yeah, this horse shit. Push the top left against the wall. What, huh? Oh, I think I see what you mean. So you're saying, like... How do you fill this gap in, though? There. I see we have a little bit of chat delay. Look, credits. Oh, did they forget to pluralize it? 1cc. Throw that one on the list. One person's name is just Ui, nothing else. Well, no, that was just the beginner's course. There are like 5 more. This is the like intermediate course. Different song. Not too bad. Ha! This is a game about produce. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, have you never seen that? Like... There, look how beautiful this is. Yeah, I think it is. I'm not off base in saying it maybe is not the most exciting stream game, am I? To me, it does not look fun to stream. But this isn't it. No, it's a potato. There were some Game Boy installments of this that are ridiculously expensive now for some reason. Check this out. I believe this might actually be the cheaper of the two. Yeah, the small block first, but where? It can only go here, right? What did that change about this situation? Oh, move it out of the way and then... Oh, yeah, I get it, I get it. Well, I did that. What the? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. The controls aren't good. So... Huh. Oh, right. So... There's not a... How do I put this? It's like you can't do this. I mean, you can, but then pushing this down makes that collapse. I feel like this has to happen first, doesn't it? Well, I can make a different looking mistake. I also sort of don't care. This is the first game. I feel like we've spent enough time on it, and it's fine. We did a whole course of it. Final Match Tennis is next. I don't know anything about this one. It's by Human. Human, so far, has maybe not been the most impressive PC Engine developer. Around this time, they were like finally starting to make good Famicom games. Whoops. But it doesn't matter now. I'm done with the the game. I'm not gonna play it again. So, Human Creative. Well, this is a video game. Do we have to play this one? We can just watch the computer play itself. Oh dear. Grass. It's got okay sprites. Oh, I'm serving, I guess. What? Oh no, it's not fun. They forgot that part. Whoops. The original tennis, you mean the sport? Look at this. Look at me slide around. If you press down on the D-pad, you do this little maneuver. Take that. Oh. Well, that wasn't any good. This guy turned his good on all of a sudden. Hey, thank you, Anonymous Gifter. Enjoy your emotes, everybody. Hmm? Oh, now he's serving. I can tell how this is gonna go. Oh, nice. Do that again. This game doesn't make any sense. You just keep hitting this ball. Oh, come on. It was out. That's why I lost a 15 points on it. Yeah, I like the N64 Mario Tennis a lot. I played the GameCube one and I thought it was complete trash. What? Hey, thank you, Super Anime Turbo. I hear the new one sucks too, the Switch one or whatever. Yeah, the Virtual Boy one was really fun. We got a Virtual Boy like the Christmas it came out. And we played a lot of that game. And is it called Red Alert? I almost want to say it's called Red Alarm, which it shouldn't be, but anyway, that game, I remember it being really cool at the time, and I had been cautioned that you should not go back to that game. This game has this system has a tennis with a fantasy RPG mode as well. Yeah, good idea. I think my favorite Virtual Boy game is Jack Brothers, but Mario's Tennis is pretty good. I never played that one. I think my brother still has his Virtual Boy. I believe the way hey, thanks for the host, Antoine. I believe the way it worked was he got the Virtual Boy and I got the Genesis that year. So real tennis doesn't work this way, right? Where if you're serving, you get whooped real bad. I never played the Wario one. But apparently his Virtual Boy is not quite in working condition. What? Oh. Which is a shame because it would be fun to do that like VGA out mod for it and play Virtual Boy games. Dude, quit hitting the ball that way. That's not correct. Oh, so it's like Twitch. Yeah, I'm not sure if he like diagnosed what was the come on. It's difficult for me to tell what the buttons are gonna do, to be honest. I can't really identify a pattern. Yeah, that was a good call. ATP Tour. I've never even heard of that. If you hit start, it does this. Is that the case with if you hit 1 as well? Yeah, you can just keep doing this forever. Do they allow this in real tennis? Hang on. I want to Google this. ATP Tour Genesis. If you just Google ATP Tour, you get stuff about the ATP Tour, so not that. Huh. And this one's good? I don't know why Virtual Boys are suddenly so trendy. Like, there just wasn't that much good stuff for it. If you can't read Japanese, Innsmouth isn't an option, I think. Like, I don't think so. Did he win that one? Yes, he did. Oh, is there not? Yeah, that was a fun little song. It's still going. I'm just like soft locked. I can't do anything. This is a good song. I had the speakers really low, so I'm hearing all this for the first time. Avoiding the puddle tour. Why does he call himself that? For a long time, I was like, oh, that must be an Accent Core thing. Because Accent Core Zato has the puddle move, but it's like, wait, Eris isn't a Guilty Gear player. Like, where's the name from? All right, let's see how the computer does against itself on clay. Oh, okay. Yeah, Soul Calibur makes sense. I've never seen a poodle in real life. I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Mortis. Wow, the computer's real good at this, sort of. I don't interact with dogs very frequently, but the thing is, probably I did, and I just didn't recognize it as a poodle because it wasn't all like poodled up. Could be. Hang on, I'm gonna get on Google again. Have I seen a poodle? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a poodle before. Really? Hang on. Are poodles rare in the US? The 7th most popular dog breed in the United States. So I've probably seen a poodle, and since it wasn't all like groomed and shampooed to look like a poodle you'd see at a dog show, I just didn't know. Oh, this is so boring watching the game play this. What's next? 04 Champ. This is a series, apparently, 04 Champ. I've never heard of it. If it's what I'm thinking of, I think it's another one of those racing games where you buy parts for your car. Yeah, is this the first one? It's the first one on this system. I'm getting kind of sick of PC Engine music that sounds like this. Am I the only one? I could see that because I'm the only one who's playing PC Engine games like at the rate of like what? A minimum of 20 per month, except usually something comes up and I skip a stream, but still Buster, huh? Hugs are small. Hey, thanks for the follow. Pugs are inherently small. If it was a smaller pug, it could have just been a young pug. Okay, what the... Oh, I don't want to do the story. Hang on. There. It's like Akira now. Okay. Is this based off something? There's like characters? I guess not if I got to name the guy, right? Hang on. What is this called? 04 Champ? Yeah, this is the first game, apparently. Well, Wikipedia thinks this is the first game. Also, this is Zero Young, which makes sense. Oh, okay. So these are 400-meter races. I'm reading. If you want to see what I'm reading, it's right here. Yeah, it's a little like Initial D. That wasn't out yet at this point, right? It was just the person's other thing, Body Densetsu or whatever. When did Initial D come out? Initial D release date. Well, the first episode supposedly came out in 1998. I really meant the manga, though. 1995, yeah. Oh, please, by all means, enlighten me, because I don't know the first thing about cars. What's an MR2? Okay, I will try. Okay. Is that something that came out in the US, or because I know some of these things have analogs or one-to-ones in the US market and some of them don't, right? Okay. Was it just called the MR2? Yeah, look at this thing. So we're hanging out with this guy Imamura. I guess that's a guy. And this next car over here. First of all, it's the car we're in is a used MR2, I guess. I think they were arguing over whether to let the playable character, us, drive it. And I guess this guy just pulled up next to us at the stoplight and he's revving his engine. You think he wants to race us? Buchigite. Hang on. There's a word in here I don't know. Give me just a sec. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, okay, to tear off. Oh, no, not that. I thought it was tear off, like take off at a stoplight, you know? But no, it's to beat by a wide margin in a race. We're supposed to... Okay. Hopefully I wasn't supposed to do this. That's funny. So the main character goes, "What's with that car? It's so fast." And then Sky goes, "Maybe you just can't drive for shit." Is it really a good MR2 sprite? Hang on. MR2. It brought up a One Piece character for some reason. Okay, I see what it looks like now. Interesting. So this guy goes, "Hey, why is your car so fast?" Or like, "How is your car so fast?" Same word, but how would make more sense. And then the guy goes, "Oh, this thing? Yeah, I race it in Zeroyons, which is like 0-4 races, so like 400-meter guys." Yeah. Right, okay. That's funny. The main character goes, "Wait, you just raced 400 meters?" And this guy's like, "You idiot, that's what makes it so deep." He's like, you slip up once and you're done for. There's no tougher race in the world. This guy is surprisingly friendly. That's funny. Dude, why do the mouths move so fast and like the cursor blinks really quick? But he's kind of not like that. He's not like fucking casuals. He's like, you know, we do 0-4 races all the time here. If you want to join in, feel free. Which is sort of like at odds with his like tough guy demeanor. It's like a fighting gamer, right? Like they come across as assholes. And they usually are. But it's like, if they're like, "Yeah, man, if you want to get into Guilty Gear, we do hold monthlies," you know. So our guy resolved to become a 0-4 champion for some reason. This is a really sick song. It does look like a DOS brick wall. Like the brick texture, I don't think makes sense, right? Like, why would the brightest part like alternate between the bottom left and the top left if the light source was consistent? Like, I don't understand how that is supposed to communicate that these are bricks. Yeah, honestly, I don't care too much about like the inner workings of cars, but I do get really excited by like the aesthetics of street racing and stuff. That's the wall. It does, yeah. So I could probably get into cars in some way. God dang it, it's one of these. I don't want to do this. Look, you can go to work, you can buy a car, except we can't, because how many yen is this? 300,000? That's not enough. I assume this is like a pickup race. Or like, I don't know what you would call it. Like casuals, like a money match, you know? Watch out for snatchers. Ugh. So you're probably supposed to go to work. What? What's a KB? Hang on. Just a sec. KB. Oh, that KB. Okay, so you could work part-time at the arcade, or is like security? Well, you gotta go to the arcade. Tetsuo-chan. That's funny. So the manager's out. So I guess you're probably picking which of these. You can pick Turbo Go-Go, UFO Pitcher, or just do your job. So which one do we play? I'm not doing the job. No, the security is somewhere else. An RPG battle system. Why wouldn't you just want to race? I guess because it's like 400 meters, so it takes like 5 seconds. I'm gonna do Turbo Go-Go. Yes, it's got gameplay. This kicks ass. I really, really hate how fond, like, chiptune composers of this era in Japan were of Boogie Woogie bass lines. I get so tired of hearing it. That's funny. Oh, okay. So we can play the UFO catcher, but we just put the thing back when we're done. Do I have stats that can go up? I'm gonna do this until the boss yells at me. Do you think I'm trying to get the blue one specifically? Probably. Yeah, this is green sleeves. He's putting it back. Maybe there's a secret bear up in the upper right corner. No. It's a racing game, obviously. Look at it. So, you have to, like, buy a car in this? Dude, that was, like, dead on. Oh my god, I'm so good, dude. That's funny. So, that's great. So, you know, I chose to goof off and play video games instead of like paying attention or instead of like doing my job. So after winning the the UFO catcher. Or after I won the UFO catcher, a girl came up and said, "Excuse me, how do I play this?" And so now we're offering her the teddy bear that I just got. Ooh, or I could ask her out on a date. This is obviously going to backfire, so I have to do it. Well, that didn't go over well. Is that how it works? No. No. This is really precise. Think how disgusting that would get. Oh, way too high. Yeah. Let's see if she'll come back. No, I screwed up that quest line forever, I think. This makes me wonder if, like, if you don't get hit by any cars in this, or maybe if you just get a ton of the medals. If a guy comes up and goes, "Hey, you're pretty good at this arcade racing game. Why do you say we drag race?" There was an event for winning the crane game. Holy, you can't win. Oh no, it's a racing game. Obviously. Like a drag racing game. Oh. I guess the question is finishing quickly rewarded more richly by the scoring system than picking up these things off the ground? Trying to sell kids karate lessons. Don't you imagine? There has to be some kind of reward for doing really well at this. Not that we'll ever know now. What was this game about again? Dude, that last run was good. Except I dodged all the score pickups. It seems like there's a multiplier. Oh, I get it. So what if I don't care about going very fast and I just get every single thing? This is so janky. They don't even, like, stop drawing the medals once you pick them up. Well, he works at the arcade, though. Maybe he's going into the the test mode and changing the difficulty to easy or something. What if you put the button on turbo? That doesn't work at all. Dude, I think I broke it. I don't think the game will ever end now. What's happening? Did I discover a soft lock? Oh, no, I won. Well, yeah, the character works at an arcade. They've got some kind of anti-point leeching tech. You can't react in time. They're too fast. It's weird. It seems like it really only spawns stars if you're, like, not falling way behind. What's my high score at this? It's like 8,200 or something, right? Just like in real life, it seems like the thing to do here is just stay in the middle of the road. Yo, this is sounding good now. Oh, why did I say that? Also, I'm not sure why I said it was sounding good instead of looking good, but whatever. Oh, I guess because it makes a dung-dung noise when you pick up the guys. All right, that one was pretty good. Well, this game sucks. I'm done. Dude, I just made $300 to play video games all day. All right, hang on. We got to see what the security guard work is like. Okay, we have to make the rounds. What? This is wild. This is like, there's a whole like wizardry kind of sequence in this. It's a racing game. There's nothing out of the ordinary in any of the rooms. Okay, yeah. I don't think there's an English version. I don't know, hang on. What is this game called again? Zero for Champ. Translation. I bet some of the other games have been translated. No, not... Just a sec. Not what I meant. Not what I meant at all. Hang on. Let me link this. What about Goonies, huh? Okay, romhacking.net. Zero for Champ. It looks like there's a script. Oh, I see, I see. I have more scripts than I can translate currently and maybe dumping more in the future. Zero for Champ is among them. So I guess this is a really old thread, I think. It didn't work. I mean, I won. I did the work. God, I kept wanting to say baito. That's what you would call it in Japanese, and my brain just I got caught in a loop, you know. Okay, I'm kind of surprised that this hasn't been translated, but why? I don't get it. Okay. Oh, that's funny. How do I get out of this? I'm soft locked. Don't mind me. Thanks for the follow. How do you get out of this? I'm stuck. Oh, I get it. Misuno. So if I press run, it just calls the number. Do I just have to call the correct shop? All these places are saying that they don't do tune-ups for 04 races. Okay. That's funny. So basically he called up and he asked the shop like, hey, I'm hoping to get into 04 races and I want to tune up my car. And this guy was like, hey, if you got the money, we'll do whatever. We'll do anything you ask. And then you show up and he goes, and you know, the kid introduces himself and he's like, hi, we spoke on the phone earlier. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah. Look, do you got money? You don't look like you do. Aha. なんだあいつ。Well, that didn't go well. All right, it's time to buy a car from this girl next to this painting. What is this? It's like someone in a suit of armor. Is Duke streaming right now? No, he's not. Okay, I can at him with this. Yeah, there you are. I got a picture for you. Check your Discord server. Oh man, that's good. All right, we're shopping for a car. Yeah, this is what Lurk Club wanted to see, right? Oh, don't put the comma there. I can't read that. Oh, look at that. I want this one. This one is sick. We have the CRX in the US, don't we? What does... Oh, that's drivetrain. I thought it was like Drooter. Oh, is that it? That's it. I don't get why I'm choosing this here, but so we're haggling with her. Okay. Sure. There we go. Much better. So we put a big deposit down on this car because our guy couldn't afford it. So I had to haggle with her a couple times because she wanted, 3 times as much money as I had, period. Yeah, exactly. Those were the numbers. And eventually she's like, look, I can't help you here. And she's like, how about this? You can take out a loan. Hey there, Red. Nice, now I have a Starlet. Now to race. Yeah! Look at that! That border just going wild. Sure. What? What's Pudadiuto? Like a prelude? Sure, I'll race a prelude. Yep. Oh, baby. We're racing. Oh, no. How do I shift gears? I thought I bought a damn automatic. I bought an auto. I bought an automatic. I swear I did. He won my money. Goal. My money, dude. All right, I'm gonna race a Familia. It's not working, dude. This game's impossible. Because I need to tune up the car now, right? Probably. We're gonna go back to the arcade. R is for racing, okay. Back to this. No, dude, I guessed wrong. I was on world record pace. Dang it. Oh, come on. I didn't touch that. Yeah, I worked at an arcade. I wasn't buying any new Toyota Starlets or whatever it was I bought. Michael Schumacher. Who's that? Sha. Dude, this is human, huh? This is a good human game. Am I talking about the developer, or am I like an alien doing a poor impression of a human being? You can't play the game. It just kills you when it wants. Oh, come on. I'm curious if you can get fired from the jobs. I have no idea. Wait, no, Human was the previous game, wasn't it? The terrible tennis game? Who developed this? To Google. 04 Champ. Developer. Media Rings. Who on earth? Who's Media Rings? Was a Japanese music, video game, and software publishing company located in Akasaka, Tokyo. The Game Boy Advance title Lunar Legend. The hell is Lunar Legend? Like the Lunar series? I think this is the only good game they made. Maybe the other 04 champions are good. Check this out. They made Toilet Kids. Yeah, same Lunar. The main Lunar games, though, are Game Arts, right? Is this Sisters of Mercy? Yeah, I knew it. Yo, I'm so good now. What happens if you just exit the security guard job without... Oh, it's locked. I worked at an arcade, and that kind of happened in my room actually, because we had you could win teddy bears for the tickets, you know. And the manager was like, "Dude, we cannot give all these away. Just take as many as you want." There we go. I paid off my loan. So I guess now I have to... You probably have to work until you can tune up your car so that you can then... Wait, what did he say? I wasn't reading it. Hang on. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing about UFO catchers is they're actually, like, possible in Japan. No? Oh, hey, it's this guy. He brought us something. A nitrojet. And he said John, which is like ta-da, right? So it implies that he's got the nitrojet on his person. I'm Googling nitrojet to find out what it is. It doesn't seem to be a real thing. Probably it is, and we just use a different word for it in America, but an auto win every certain games. That's definitely like a US redemption game sort of thing. Right, yeah. J52 is correct. And so the funny thing is, if like if you go to an arcade and you want to do a UFO catcher in Japan to win a prize, yeah, sure, whatever, I'll put that on there. I wasn't reading. Odd. Oh, a NOS injection. So, yeah, if you got your mindset on winning a UFO catcher in Japan, and you're like fuck awful at them like I am, I'm speaking from experience here, like, you can ask them, hey, can you turn down the difficulty on this so I can beat it? And they're like, oh yeah, sure. And they'll sometimes adjust the grip strength and they'll be like, which one do you want? And like just place it where it's really easy to catch. Like, hey, good job. And then I've heard from friends who like were struggling with UFO catchers at an arcade in Japan, that like someone just came up, or a worker just came up and went, hey, you guys have spent like 1,400 yen here. Which prize are you trying to get? And they just put it directly over the thing, so all you had to do was like tap the button so the crane would just push it into the spigot. Okay, what on earth's going on? Oh yeah. Okay. We got a race. All right, I'm racing a CRX. 5,000 yen? No. 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 Go the other way. 6,000 yen just to race a Mirage. Hey, Deep Shock. I just cheated. I used the NOS. So I really should have done that on like a higher stakes race. Well, I really needed that NOS to win a single race. All right, whatever. I wonder what kind of money you need to, like, tune up your car. Oh, okay. Oh, that's funny. So he's making us sign a form that says we will not breathe a word of complaint about the tune-ups that Nerima Auto is doing to our car. So the guy's like, wait, you're really gonna sign it? You realize you're signing away your rights to complain if we break your car. And he's like, look, old timer, I don't know you, but I can tell you're a man that loves cars. A guy like you would never break someone's car on purpose. You got me, kid. I'll tune your car up. But I won't do it for free. Wouldn't that be funny? That's funny. When you can't pay your loan, it forces you to work. You can't, like, pick the wrong option from that menu and then run out of money. That would be a funny way to get a game over. I think they really should have let you screw that up. Yeah, it's just a real life simulator. All right, I got to save. All right, I saved. I've got items. I don't. But there's an items menu. Oh, you can look at magazines. I could have been looking at magazines this whole time. Holiday Auto is what I'm reading. Oh, okay. So there's like race schedules and race results and stuff. This is Tsushin Hanbai is like shopping, yeah, I think. All right. Okay, so I could enter these races, but obviously that's not the right call. I want to make a little extra money. I can't believe how, like, wild this game is. Not in the way you would expect a racing game to be wild. It's like one of the least exciting games I've ever played that I still like, you know? We're working as a security guard now. This kid is somehow holding both of these jobs, even though he'll go entire months without showing up. You just have to check all the rooms, and I've never caught any burglars or anything. I assume you can't. Both jobs pay 30,000 yen, which if I could make that in a single day's work, I'd be in a better position. All right, maybe I can win a pickup race without the, wait, no. The tuning. Okay. What is Ashukuhi? Ashukuhi. Compression ratio. Do I want to increase the compression ratio? I suppose it doesn't matter because I can't afford it, huh? In fact, I can't afford any of this. Can I? Well, the arcade is definitely the fastest way to make money. The problem is I think my loan is due. So I'm going to have the 100,000 I need, but then lose, yeah, a bunch of it. But I should be good now, right? Because I can just work twice. Yeah. I have a little bit. I really like that game. It's so stupid. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's like not really a racing game at all. And like everything about it changes from level to level. That game sucks badly, but it rules, so. Okay. If I did my math right. Tune up. Okay. Sure. Okay. Me? I love this. Does everybody else hate it? I guess if you can't read this, it's probably extra boring, huh? I didn't really consider that. 'Cause obviously, there are bits and pieces I'm not catching, but for the most part, I'm just reading it. All right, hang on. So, let's see if, with my improved compression ratio, whatever that is. Let's take on the CRX. Oh, he's gonna win. He won. This is the stupidest thing. Oh, you just get on a straightaway and lose. Who came up with this game? It's popular too, is the thing, boot blacking. Do you know Japanese boot blacking, or is that actually part of it for you? This is just mashing through menus you can't read. I think this is awesome, but I could definitely see just loathing it. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. What are you talking about? This isn't gameplay. Look at this. It's just like, I'm trying to think of a deep cut. Hang on. What is that one game called? It's like Earth Gate or like Stone Gate. Stone Keep? It's not Stone Keep, right? What's that one piece of crap that everybody played? Not that. Not that. I think, is it called like it's called like Black Forge or Iron Forge or something? Stone Forge? PC. What is, not Grimrock, it's way older than Grimrock, not Hearthstone. Do you know the game I'm talking about, Mortis? You've played it, and I think you hated it. And Sinitar maybe played it. And I think Chubo has also played it. It's not Fortnite. God. No, I don't think it's Stonekeep. I think Stonekeep is the one Mortis just played. It has the FMV. No, not that. What is this game called? Dang. No. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Stonekeep has FMV, so it's not the right game. I can't find the right game. You can't do anything in this, by the way, in this game. You just keep going to the arcade and paying off your loan. No, it's not that. I swear it exists. Is it? It's Anvil of Dawn. Is there a game called Anvil of Dawn? That one. You know. Okay, I couldn't remember if you liked that one. I think I got my wires crossed with Anvil of Dawn and Stonekeep. Didn't you end up kind of not liking Stonekeep when all was said and done, Mortis? Can you imagine if all these games were this good? Oh, God, this is the best game of the night. I can tell you that. Stonekeep sucks, okay. No, I went to the wrong job again. This one takes so long. I'm just like curious if at any point I can buy something that fixes my inability to win without cheating. Oh, dude. Oh, we caught a burglar. Sort of. Ooh. I hear something. Yes! Oh, he's got the, what is this thing called? And I think this is an arabesque bag. Is that right? Arabesque cloth? Yeah. If you're ever curious what the term for this is, this kind of design, it is arabesque. He's got this thing. Yes! It just straight up rips off one of the... Which Dragon Quest battle theme was that? I think it's the 3 one, right? That goes like... Dun, ring, ding, dun, ring. Hang on. We gotta find this out. Shut up, game. To YouTube. Dragon Warrior 3 battle theme. I think it's 3 or 2. This is going to be super loud at first if I don't get to it. It was. It's 3. This is Dragon Quest 3. So you heard that, right? And now listen to the game. Well, we're not at the part that's a parody of Dragon Quest 3. Wild. Irashai Maho. Oh my god. So you know about irashaimase, right? That's like what you say to welcome people into your store when you work at a store in Japan. It's the same thing like if you go to sushi places and they're like irashai or like irashai, it's the same thing. So It's irashaimase, right? But he went irashai maho, which maho is magic. So it's just the most tortured pun I've ever seen. I took 30 damage? Oh, but I'm dishing it out. Was it really our job to engage him in combat to the death? He didn't steal anything after he won this conflict. He ran. But our guy's too embarrassed to admit this. Dude, this game just keeps the surprises coming. Okay, so if I do the work twice, I should be able to afford some sort of tune-up. Dude, this game owns. I'm not arguing with you, Boot Blacking. I totally sympathize. I understand why one would not like this, just to be clear. But me personally, I'm into it. This is so, like, good. All right, time to take the car into the shop. So we can buy parts. What do I want to do? Do I want to just spend as much as I can for performance gains? Let's do this. It's a muffler. Will a muffler help my performance? Well, no one answered, so I'm gonna buy it. All right, cool. Now our car's got a muffler. All right, to the races, except I don't have enough money. No, I don't have enough money. Come on. Give me a race I can afford. Oh! No, I wanted to race that. That's the car from Initial D. No, let me race the Initial D car. Dang it. I wanted to see if it had the black and white color scheme. All right, I paid off my loan. Now I got a race, but I need to, not this job again. I didn't mean to do this. Oh, yes. Yes, this again. No way. So I went down to item and I threw a nearby cockroach at him. He was like, I hate cockroaches. I took a bunch of damage from it. Also, I died. Okay, here we go. Time to race. Ooh, do I want to do the mirror match? Yeah, I do. If it's that cheap. Oh, I see someone wasn't smart enough to buy a muffler and do that other thing I did. I think he's winning, like, just barely. Who won that? I did. I'll be damned. I don't want to race another Starlet. Or a Mirage. Or a Mirage. This is awesome. Do you think anyone was like pissed? Like one of the higher ups was like, look, racing games are hot. Make me a racing game. Like Outrun or something. And these guys wanted to make an RPG. So they just made this instead. He just dropped off more car parts. Whatever it was, we didn't like it. At this point, they were not very common. I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I gotta close that Dragon Quest battle theme tab before I forget. All right, time to race. No, I want to race the initial D car. Huh. A Diamante. I'm so mad. There were 2 of the initial D car the last time I went to race. Yes! This is it. This is the initial D car. I believe I've lost. Not bad. 1 full second. With that out of the way. Wait, what was game 3? Oh, God. Let's get this over with. Legend of Hero Tomma. This is, I believe, an IRAM arcade port. I actually credit fed through this once because I believe you get unlimited continues. This is probably before I even had RGB for the system. I bet it cost a lot. Anything sealed for this console is too much. I'm gonna be honest, I don't totally get the appeal, but it's neat. One loop of this game is extremely short. You die in 1 hit, I believe. And that's all there is to it. Here we go. It's fine. I've certainly played way worse. Excuse me. That was the attract mode. That wasn't me. Yeah, that was a button check. That's the one. Thing had so many hit points. Shush, shush, shush. Don't those wake up? Yeah, I was gonna say. They've got miters. What's the lore there? Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Jump up. So you're seeing it. This is the game. Basically. One loop of this takes like, I don't know, 15 minutes maybe. I'm not even sure it's that long. It's hard. It's got that going for it. Oh yeah, and you can crouch, but you cannot fire while crouching, so... Uh-oh. I don't know, it's a hard game. This reminds me a lot, looking at it, of Pac-Land, which is funny because it's much newer and not the same company. I think it's just they both have, like, tiered sections with, cool. With keys. It does have a little bit of a DOS game look. Yes! Skulls! Look at this asshole. Cha-cha-cha! Where'd I go back to? Oh, okay. Not too bad. Hang on. Yeah, turbo. How do you like me now? Oh. The game aggressively limits your rate of fire. Turbo doesn't help. It does sort of help. Yeah. That's the only benefit. I'll stick with the original, I think. First of all, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get my hands on the analog console. I am tempted to try. But you know, they haven't always had an easy time meeting demand, which kind of makes me want to not attempt, because there are people who don't already have PC engines who would love one. And they should maybe be the ones to get the first crack at the system. And also, you know, it's not free. So, young man, you'd better go back here. Oh, God. Give me that. Oh, come on. I would be interested. Well, I am interested. I would be more interested if I didn't have a Mister. So like if I want to do the FPGA emulation route, I already have a way to do that. Can't aim up in this. I seem to recall there's like a goofy looking boss at the top of this. I kind of hope I can get there. Oh yeah, check me out now. Yeah, I mean, when Analog was first doing their thing, I was like, dude, I really hope they make a PC Engine TG16 equivalent because, you know, it's cost prohibitive to get into playing this system on the original system these days. Chomped. No time flat. And while the Analog line of FPGA clone consoles is expensive, it's not as expensive as the real deal for this particular system. Oh yeah. Ooh. If you can score it for about 100, you should absolutely take that. Oh, I'm sure it'll play burned discs. The original plays burned discs, so I don't know. There wouldn't be a way for them to implement protections that the original system doesn't have, would there? It's funny because there are a lot of like very affordable PC games as well, or not PC, CD games as well. But the reason they're affordable is because you need to know Japanese to even start to play them. Yeah, if you want Rondo of Blood or something, I'm sure that's a ton of money now. Oh, I was gonna bounce on their heads, but they died. I paused. Yeah. Hang on a sec. I'm curious what Rondo costs now. I'm gonna go to eBay. Sometimes, if I recall, Rondo of Blood is one of those games where you'll see people like try to pass off repros as the real thing. I'm honestly surprised it's only, air quotes only, about $200. Yes. I don't even know what Kazakiri is, but Sapphire was... I used to want to get into collecting for this system a very long time ago. Like, I don't even know why. Because I wasn't too into shmups at that point in my life. So what the appeal was, I'm not sure now. I think, like, what it was I was, like, looking around. This would have been, you know, like on Usenet. I mean, not really, but not long after Usenet was relevant, you know? I was just looking at, like, information on retro import games and, like, what has cool stuff. And at the time, PC Engine collecting was extremely inexpensive. Like, people were getting rid of Hue cards for, like, dollars that go for, you know, $50, $60 these days. And, I almost got into it and I didn't. I kind of regret it now. Okay, so he's gonna go down this time, right? Yeah. What a dumb boss. Woods. I'm gonna try to beat this game. If I recall, it's not very long. I think that's the barrier. No. I jumped! Oh my god, I jumped. Like, was it actually Castlevania branded? Would it have been for that PSP remake? I think that was, like, already old by then, right? Nice. Oh, a free Toma! Well, it wasn't that free. Shoot! Shoot! PCE works. What's that? FM Synth. I have never been a fan of Accent Core, so I don't like Plus R either because it's just Accent Core, but not as ridiculous. So I did play it. I played a lot of it. I'm not like playing it regularly though. It's just 100% not my thing. Shoo! I jumped. Repros of CD games, huh? Yeah, imagine if he thought to just point up. He'd do great. But I believe he's not a mage, he's Hiro Toma. I probably wanted that power up. Yeah, that won't be happening. I don't really like the Guilty Gear scene very much. It's our local scene had people who I sort of had a falling out with and don't really want to play with ever again in my life. So I'll play other games sometimes, but... Who made this game? Yeah, I don't know, it's not quote-unquote anime players as a gestalt, like, it's very particular to my scene. I'm content to just play poverty games that I never played when they were new and am not any good at. And, then also, a friend of mine is going to help me set up the Melty Blood rollback. I like Melty Blood a lot. I jumped. Oh, yeah, like the arcade Willow. I do get what you mean. I'm not getting the wave shot anymore. I wouldn't be shocked if it does actually do more damage, but... What's flash hiders? All right, a boss. Oh, it looks tight. Oh. I won't be doing that. This bat. Is it really? I'm gonna try to... Whoops. Find a pacifist route through this. Here we go. First of all. I don't know if that's gonna work. I think I beat this game. I wonder if I just beat the dragon boss and called it there. Please. Please, there. Okay. I feel good about this credit. This is going to be the one that goes all the way. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a barrier. I think that might be part of it. The bat goes faster when you're not facing it. For the record. I knew that, but I still put myself in that situation. Okay. I think you do need the wave shot for the bats. The ones up in the ceiling. We gotta beat this game. Wait, how old is the PS3 gonna be in 10 years? Like, launch era PS3 stuff is pretty old by this point, right? ...2006. Yeah, okay. You just really do want the wave shot, even though it sucks a lot. Yeah. Shush, shush, shush. Oh, big tree. Yes! Beautiful. Oh, that's good. Statue. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, to be honest with you, it's only kind of recently that I've, like, stopped thinking of the N64 as a new console. I'm not even, like, that old by the standards of Legend of Hero Toma players. Yeah, I just... If you never play new games, you never stop seeing old games as still kind of new. Like, it's honestly a good thing. Because if I play a game that, like, has 3D, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Video games are so cool these days, and I'm playing, like, Kingsfield or something. Oh. I mean, it makes sense, though. GameCube's pretty old. Shoot? I have no idea what the generation numbers are. Which one am I playing right now? 2? Yeah, the only thing about that is you really do have to not care about spoilers or be really good at dodging spoilers. In my case, it is the latter. I do care about spoilers, but I also rarely get spoiled. So, like, I played Dark Souls for the first time, like, many years after it was trendy. It was in, like, 2016, early 2016. And it just blew my mind. Which, you know, by that point, most of the people who like Dark Souls were, like, already kind of sick of it and jaded because they've, like, done everything. Okay, not to be controversial, but that Demon's Souls remake, it's gonna be like a launch PS5 game or early or something. That looks awful. Like, I wouldn't wish that game on my worst enemy. I love how the original Demon's Souls looks, and the remake does not look like that. I lost all my barrier. That's not good. If I had to guess, that kind of thinking will catch on over time. You really only needed one catch-all term for old games until kind of recently, because old games had more in common with each other. Well, I don't think I can sight read this boss. Oh, this boss kicks ass. It's just the guys from the sign, you know? You know the one I'm talking about, the flyer? Yeah, I played Keith Courage. I'm not a Keith Courage fan. Gen 4. Which one is 4? The Super NES one? Wow, really? I'm like... I didn't get a TurboGrafx until 2017 or something. It's like part of why I'm doing this project is like I wanted to learn a lot about the console because once I got it, I was like, well, now what the hell do I play? And like, you know, there's Magweasel and stuff. There are places you can go to get recommendations, but I was like, all right, I'll just find out by playing everything. It's a site where a guy wrote reviews of, I think, almost every PC Engine game. Kevin Gifford, I believe, is the person's name. Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I'm not surprised that your dad read those reviews. Because, the Mega Drive, of course, was what spoiled the TurboGrafx launch. I mean, or Genesis, I suppose, if we're talking about the US specifically. It was that, and also NEC's marketing was, like, horrendous, but, the Mega Drive flopped in Japan, which, like, game journalists were all aware of, and they'd all played, like, PC Engine games, and so they assumed that it was going to do in the US what it did in Japan, which was kind of steal the NES's thunder. So there was a lot of excited coverage about the TurboGrafx before either 16-bit system was out. And then I wouldn't be shocked if Keith Courage being the pack-in had a lot to do with the system not doing super hot over here. They're saying, or they recently, like, made it much harder to get games off of the PS or the website for the PS3, which, like, I didn't see what the big deal was, but I guess some games were only ever available that way and not through the built-in storefront, which seems kind of bogus to me, but I guess what I'm saying is I personally wouldn't count on that being an option forever, but you never know. Were shmups popular among American kids in, like, when did the TurboGrafx come out? 1991 or something? Or was it 1990, like, on the dot? Anyway. I know when I was, you know, a video game playing age, when all these systems were new, like, I never played any shmups until I, like, went over to a friend's house and he had Life Force or something. I think if you had asked me, like, or if I'd tried, I wouldn't have, like, seen the appeal, because games are just too hard. They desync! I had it good! 1989, okay. Obviously, the pack-in should have been deep blue. Whoop. Golden Axe or Legendary Axe? I don't think the Golden Axe came out in the US. Well, Pack-In Video is the publisher. It didn't occur to me until I was mid-sentence that you were making a joke. Excuse me. Oh, right in the face. Hey, Taters Games. I'm playing this. Yeah, I think plans for PAL releases of TurboGrafx stuff got sidetracked by the system really disappointing in the US. There are 2 Legendary Axe games. Do you happen to know which one? There's one where, like, the axe is one of, like, a few weapons you can wield. And there's one where you just have an axe and you charge it up by doing nothing. I think both of those games are fine, but it's like the Legendary Axe 1 is a classic and the Legendary Axe 2 is not painful to make yourself play under duress. That's my appraisal of those 2 games. It's actually not too common for people to prefer the second one, which I don't hold against them. I just don't get it. Like, I can't imagine what the appeal could be. Oh, no! What a blunder. Okay, yeah. The spider. Yeah, I love the Legendary Axe 1. Right after I got my PC Engine, the game I got it for. This is actually all a friend of mine. He was in Japan. He's like, is there anything you want? And I was like, well, if you see a good deal on a PC Engine, can you pick it up for me and I'll reimburse you? So he was like, oh, a PC Engine, that's a good idea. I should get one for myself too. So he bought 2 Core Graphics, recapped both of them and wouldn't charge me for the one I'm using right now. Or he wouldn't let me pay him back for it, you know? So tough boss. It has way more hit points than any other boss. There we go. There's one. Ah, that was an early Working Designs release. Bonk 2 is so good. If I had a soundboard, I would just go all out with this right now. Dungeon. Oh, I think there's 2 more stages. I really wanted there to be 1 more. Oh, look at these kick-ass green knights. They kind of look like Zaku from Gundam, right? The right color, and they've got the 1 red eye. I don't know Gundam very well. If I got the name wrong, I'm sorry. They're like jobber ships, though. Ships! Suits! Ships are different. Well, it's like a whole, like, line of robots, isn't it? Zaku are what the Zeon use? And then the other guys, I only know what the Xeon are called. And then the heroes have the Gundam, and I've never been clear on where that comes from. But I do know it's Nozaku, I think. He's probably not talking about a Gundam, huh? He's probably talking about, like, Char's suit or something. How do I get up there? All these climbing stages are really not my favorite part of the game. I like the standard platforming stages, and I think part of it is that they're just easier anyway. Like, this isn't too tough. I mean, it is because it's an IREM platformer, but... Anaheim Electronics. Really? What a name. Okay, the key's down there, so you use the key up there. I got it. I'm pretty sure I would actually love the original Gundam series. I don't know about all this new crap. But... That's pretty sick how the camera follows the cape all the way down. But, I am super into Galactic Heroes, for example. So I think I just like that era of sci-fi show. You didn't even get the quote right. That's actually sort of mistranslated. The famous, I forget who that fan subgroup is. They're one of the famous ones. And I'm gonna be honest, it's not without reason. Like, they know what they're doing. There are mistranslations in the Galactic Heroes fan sub, though. Which, of course there are. There's mistranslations in everything. When, you know, when we when we do, translations at work, everything gets checked by a native Japanese speaker before it goes to ARKit. Because, you know, every translator is going to have blind spots, even if they like literally speak both languages natively. I was saying it backwards. Why are these labeled? Wild. And even then, stuff makes it to print with mistranslations from time to time, so most fan subbers don't have that luxury of having someone who speaks Japanese natively look at their work. So even the best fan translations often have a lot more issue with accuracy than you might think, and often I think more issues with inaccuracy than they realize. So anyway, the reason I bring this up is the whole dogs eat dog food quote misunderstands the use of the O particle. You'll sometimes see it romanized as WO, which reflects how like it's written in kana. But the thing about it is it's pronounced O. It marks the object of a transitive verb. And I'm going to try to find this now. This is a quote by Oberstein. I forget his first name. Oberstein. Dogs eat dog food. It's sort of a famous screenshot. Hang on. We're going to learn something here. Copy image address. Does this link work? Does this link work? Can you see this? This is the line that FaZe was trying to quote. So I believe the Japanese line is inu ni wa inu no esa, and there's an O at the end that's like easy to not hear. And so when you end with the O particle, you've got an unstated verb there that gets that O particle. And you wouldn't say it because it's clear from context what that verb must be. So it's not that dogs eat dog food. It's that you appease barking dogs with table scraps, you know, or with dog food. Because they're talking about the people revolting, or at least taking issue with whoever's running the Galactic Empire at that point. It changes hands a few times, so. Dude, I'm fighting a lemming. You know what I mean? Hooyah! So anyway, dogs eat dog food isn't just like a clumsy way to translate that. It's like, it's wrong. Loanwords can be tricky to translate though, because often they don't. They screw up. They play all monsters are annihilated and you have won when you beat the next to last level. And I think when you beat the last level, it's like, now go to the castle. So I think they screwed it up or something. It ain't. It's not the same. God, I don't remember this level at all. But, anyway. That classic line looks really ridiculous. When people screenshot it, it's not as ridiculous as you think. Right, yes, but what's missing there from that is, like, why was I jumping so big? Have I been able to do that this whole game? The implied course of action for the Empire, which is to, you know, throw them the table scraps that they want to get them to stop barking. It's not just a strange sort of tautological statement about what dogs eat. Dogs don't know it's not bacon. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah, given the... Does anyone remember the name of the seat of the Galactic Empire's power in Galactic Heroes? It's not Odin, is it? Tautological? I'm not actually sure I'm using that word right, so... Odin, okay. Hey, Sean. So, I never really thought about it, but it is probably sort of a reference to Let Them Eat Cake, because Odin itself is patterned after Versailles. Have I just exposed myself as like not knowing anything about France? Was Marie Antoinette at any point ever in Versailles? Is she the one who said let them eat cake? Okay. Okay. You wouldn't have to deviate that far from the... who put that fire there? Yeah, that's right. I knew that. I forget if I thought it was worth it to go over here. We'll find out. What the hell is that? It's, well, is it mistranslated, or is it just like in the context, or that the context that she knew damn well that wasn't an option is sometimes lost on people? That was how I always understood that, is that the people are starving, they don't have any bread, and she says, all right, let them eat cake, knowing that that's not an option either. And it's like, okay, who gives a shit? Let the poor people starve. Is that what you're saying, or does it run deeper than that? Really? So I have it backwards. It was not intended to be a sarcastic. Okay. Is there no evidence that she said it? That wasn't even haughty, I think. It might have come across as haughty. Boom. Well, we all learned something today. Anyway, the other thing about dogs eat dog food, that whole line, is it's natural sounding Japanese. You know, it's a little unusual to just suddenly talk about feeding dogs in the middle of the conversation they're having. I don't quite remember the full context of the story, but I mean, it's like not really out of nowhere and weird. And I never like when a translation changes like natural sounding Japanese to weird broken English. This level doesn't feel like it should be that hard, but something always manages to go wrong. Interesting. Is that why? Is there like a Sofia Coppola movie about Marie Antoinette, and it's got like a bunch of pop music and stuff? Is that the point of that movie? Look at me go. Kirsten Dunst, yeah. Whoop. But I think it was directed by Sofia Coppola, maybe? Is there a Sofia Coppola? Have I made up a fake person? Or is that a real human being in the movie industry? Okay. I was only about 80% sure on that. How do I continue with the level? Oh, I think I need to go up here. Oh, boss. What is this? Well, I jumped directly onto a bullet. Yeah. Okay, all right. I think I knew about the Cage Coppola connection. This game's growing on me. This happened the last time I played it. I don't understand how I don't remember the ending, though. But, like, I hated it at first, and then as I kept playing, it's like, well, no, it's fun. I'm getting massive slowdown. Did anyone see that? Oh my god. That like film Twitter bucket list thing that was going around that everyone's been clowning on? It's like 100 films you have to see before you die if you're into movies, and it's all like The Dark Knight and like Spider-Man and just a list of the 100 most popular movies ever made, basically. I kind of roll my eyes at like snobbery over having the cooler or more esoteric taste in entertainment, be that music or movies or games or whatever. But I had a bit of a laugh at if I can admit that I had a bit of a laugh at this list. Because like, I mean, if you love those movies, that's awesome. But it's just like, I kind of feel like everyone knows that these exist because everyone saw them. Oh, really? Watch parties for niche horror movies. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing about making a list like that, ultimately. It's like, it's either going to be so broad that there's no point, or so unique to the person's to a given person's like taste that you could learn something about it, but you really just be learning what that one person likes. I have no idea what that is, Kuiper Frog. I watched a movie today, and I'm gonna be honest and say that while I liked it, I felt like there was probably a lot about it that I didn't get. The movie is called His House. It is, I think, quite popular on Netflix right now. It's some BBC thing originally, I want to say. There's like a BBC logo at the beginning. Anyway, that's all I'm basing that on. And, you know, it's about Sudanese, I believe, refugees in London. And not being British or Sudanese, I was like, dude, is there like... there has to be stuff that's going over my head, right? Also, this particular number is so ridiculous that I feel like it must be taken from real life. The refugees have to live off a weekly allowance of 74 pounds. I forget if that's each or like the couple. Is that a real thing that refugees are made to do in Britain? That is not enough money to live when you're in a position where you're like not legally allowed to work. Whoa, big thing. Now I'm pointing. Is there like a final boss in here? It's contemporary. Eeriest. Yes, they give them housing. Oh, this is the only part of the game I remember. This took me forever. Well, yeah, so they're in jail at the beginning of the movie, and then they are released, and they're, you know, it's some kind of horse shit where they have to prove that they can fit in society, so they have to live off 74 pounds a week, and they can't supplement their income any other way. This looks like Orlok from Nosferatu. Speaking of, you know, movies. Dude, I'm so dumb. God. Yes and no. There was this racing game that I really got into that there wasn't really any racing in it. It was just like a visual novel where you could go to the arcade and win a teddy bear out of the catcher. You have to duck here? Let's find out. Yes. Or you have to jump. But we know standing doesn't work. There's one more game after this. Yes, it does. That's why I was like, that's probably a real number. They probably didn't make that up for the movie. Now to crouch. Ah. But don't stand up. Right, yeah. It is London, too, I think. He specifically states that. What, this? Oh. Anyway, it was a movie with many jump scares. I'm not sure I would call it like a horror movie. What do you do here? The next game? No. It's this. It's a horrible house too that they're in the movie. It is British, right? The movie? Am I mistaken on that front? It's certainly set in Britain. Oh, you just hang out in the center. This is actually really easy. Yeah, Matt Smith. I don't... Dude, is Doctor Who, like, good, or is it like a joke that everyone else is playing? That British people are playing on the rest of the world, and, like, at some point they're gonna pop out of a cake and be like, we were all pretending to like it. It was on my end. I think it's fine now. All right, I gotta repeat my question. Is Doctor Who like a real thing, or is it like a joke that's being played on the rest of the world? And like at some point someone's gonna pop out of a cake and be like, we were pretending to like it. It's not good. Oh. Alright, I think the pattern just looped. No, it didn't. God. It was good, okay. Okay, so like it is campy, right? Well, I don't believe there's any such thing as objectively good, so I'm just asking, like, people do like it, right? It's not like a fake thing. By the way, that is the lowest I can jump. It's a children's show. That's something I didn't really get about it. Because I've only seen like half of one episode ever. And I just knew of it through, you know, Americans who were into it. And when I finally saw that half an episode, I was like, this is it? I feel like I should beat this game because it's not that long and I'm already at the last boss, but also like like, what do you want to bet it's not even close to dead? Ah, so it's like Saturday Night Live. You just made something click. Oh, oh. It's okay, yeah. Maybe that's not a fair comparison. Okay. Interesting. The new one has the girl from Attack the Block in it. As the Doctor, maybe? And I'm also not sure if that's the new one or if there have been like 7 Doctors since then. Big Attack the Block fan. Attack the Block is why I was so excited for Star Wars Part 7. Because John Boyega is in that movie. I've died. God. This boss is so dumb. I'm turning off the turbo. This requires some precision. Well, how much health is there? Good, double it. Oh, that would have been a really good beginning. Yeah, the big jump curse. It's awful. One hit's better than no hits. Whichever year it was that Attack the Block came out, it got almost no showings in theaters here in the US, but I was reading at the time a blog by a guy named Brian Collins, I think, called Horror Movie a Day. And he was like, you have to see Attack the Block. It's like the greatest thing I've ever seen. If you trust me, don't even like watch the trailer or anything. Just go in because you're going to have a good time. And I did have a good time. Is that a movie that like only Americans like, or is it also cool if you're British? You know what I'm saying? Like Britney Spears. There are plenty of American fans of Britney Spears. It's just that I believe she's like demonstrably more popular outside of the US. There we go. What the hell's attacked the gas station? I did it. Tommy! Tommy! What? Tommy! Where did that come from? His name is Toma. Oh, they got me good there. Okay. Fifth game is Cyber City. Is this a long O? Hang on. I think it's a long O, isn't it? Yeah, Cyber City Oedo 808 Kemono no Alignment. We're not going to spend long on it, just to spoil that for you, but I gotta get up and stretch a little bit. It's been 3 hours that I've just been sitting here, so I should I'm gonna drink water and scarf down a Lunchable because I'm a very healthy individual, and I'll be right back. I gotta find some music first, though. Where is music? Oh, I don't like this one. There's a song. No, this one sucks too. Gambit's theme is good, I think. Gene or Gambit? I forget which one. Yeah, Gene. That's it. This song is tight. I'll be right back. All right, before I start back up, let me see. I have a question. Dude, I never want to play Legend of Hero Toma again. That game is so boring. Unless it gets a lot more fun when you can learn to beat it without dying. That game, I'm done. Forget it. Okay. Goodbye, theme of Zangief. Be well, my friend. I'm not going to show this on stream because you're not supposed to restream YouTube content. I don't think anyone would care in this case, but you never know. There's a movie that I absolutely have to see. It's an unauthorized spin-off of the Ernest movies made by an Ernest superfan / conspiracy theorist. This right here. Billy and Bobby, the wacky duo on vacation. If anyone knows how I can watch this movie, because I did a little bit of Googling. I'm not that great at turning these things up, so it doesn't mean anything that I couldn't find a way. But if someone knows how I can see this movie, I really want to see it. It looks so bad. I mentioned it last stream. This is going to happen every stream until I find a way. So, someone put us all out of our misery. Now then, the last game here, I loaded it up. This is basically going to be the end of the PC Engine retrospective for the night. Like right as soon as we start, you'll see. Media Mix Entertainment. Okay, so this opens with this horrible still from the show. And ads. They're not even subtle. They've got the prices listed. You see that? So this is ads for like the, I don't know if Cyber City Oedo 808 was like an OAV or what. They've got ads for that. They've got ads for the CDs. And Messiah. Look how bad this looks. I've never seen anything that looks this bad on this system. There's a lot of text. So this text, it's all boring stuff, but it wouldn't be too hard to translate. Here's the thing. Like, and I know this is the sort of thing that really I should be qualified to translate at this point in my career. I'm a manga translator, that's my job. So I don't really have an excuse, but I don't want to translate all this stuff. This stuff is not that important for what that's worth. This is bad, Messiah. I already loaded it up. We already know. Many Saito. I know what you mean, like, because it's really poorly digitized anime art. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen the show, but I wouldn't be surprised if it owes a... Yes!
奴らまでこの大江戸に来ていたか。どうやら少しは月が回ってきたらしいな。
Oh, that was quick. Oh, now it's way too loud. I'm terribly sorry. So this is Chris Danford, codename something. I was scratching my nose and it went away. It's just like... Probably a lot of people on Twitch could keep up with this quickly enough to translate it as they go. I'm not one of those people. I'm sorry. But It's partly that. So, this is all quite simple Japanese. The issue is that you get hung up on how to phrase it in English, and like 3 sentences pass by because I couldn't slow that down. That was the slowest it could scroll. I could speed it up. So doesn't this game look great? It gets better because as soon as I hit the D-pad, just watch how fast this guy is. Oh my god. Like, oh, and it's my least favorite kind of video game, which is like Portopia ripoffs. It sounds bad. Everything about it is wrong. Let's look at her. Oh no, it says she looks dumb. She said, stop staring. Okay. Yeah, Taters games. I think this is really similar to Portopia for the Famicom Disk System, probably. But there's this cursory overworld. Nanda ayanta. Oh, this is a guy. I wouldn't have known except that it says that. Okay. He's just your ordinary Cyber City citizen. Quit staring. Oh. Nanka yokai. It's that's weird. You have to talk to him once and he goes, "You want something?" Which is what that Nanka yokai thing is. And then you talk to him again and then he goes, "Nani ga kikitai n da?" Which is, what do you want to ask? Which is really odd. Oh. Goguru. Benten. What is this? I should be able to read this, dude. It's Vara something Hiko. I mean, like the naive reading of this would be Hatsuhiko, which is surely not right. Hang on. Now I'm curious. What is this thing called? Cyber City Oedo 808 characters. Control F. Hara. Welp, you got me. Oh, Bara. Why did I look for Hara? Yeah, okay. I couldn't find it in the Wikipedia, so we'll just have to not know what this is. Is that even Hiko? Hang on. I don't know. No, it's not. That's Hiko. I tell you, dude, you can do so much in Japanese to English translation without being able to read Japanese without a kanji dictionary right in front of you. It's amazing. If this is like a job that you want to go into and you're not sure if you're cut out for it, you are. Barahashin. Huh. This has to be some sort of like, it's Hashin or Hoshin. Some sort of epidemic. It is called like rose rashes, apparently, which was a Genesis game. So we asked him about that. And, or actually, what is this kanji here? I thought I was in the Hanasu. Hold up. Give me just a sec. I usually like to prep time games like this. I didn't have time to do that ahead of time. Let me say time again. Yeah, okay, Tadzuneru. It's actually a really common kanji too. So we can ask him about the Hashin? Was it Shin? That doesn't sound right. Oh yeah, it is Hashin. Or Goguru, which is very close to Google. So I don't know. I just don't think that this is worth the time investment for like, look how fast. You know what I'm saying? It would take a lot of time to really dig into this game. It's just some shitty like visual novel spin-off of an OAV. Are there any anime people in here? Is this like a popular anime? It's called Cyber City Oedo 808. I know I've heard of it. You've probably seen at least one scene from it. That would be awesome. Have you ever seen the second worst line in an anime ever? It's from this. If you recognize the character designs and you're not sure where it's from, it's probably this video. And my favorite trivia about that scene is that guy's actor is the same guy who plays Solaire in Dark Souls. Yeah. So I think this was Manga Entertainment, which is why it had British dub actors. Because that's a British company, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure that the most profitable niche for anime and manga at that point was really edgy stuff, to the extent that they would actually like tone up the swearing and stuff when they dubbed shows and like go way out of their way to swear all the time. They called it 15ing it, I think, because you wanted. Hang on, does this sound like the Ninja Warriors song for just a second? Yeah. 15ing a dub was when you deliberately made, or you really went out of your way to play up swearing and edginess and stuff. So and it was to get it the 15 rating, because then people would buy it because it was edgy and cool. And that line is an example of that. I'm sure it's nowhere near as ridiculous in the original, but get lost. You wouldn't recognize a goddamn vampire. Like, he can't quite do the goddamn right. It sounds like goddamn vampire. They didn't want to do another take or anything. Just that was enough. But yeah, that guy's in this game somewhere, but I can't be bothered to find where, because I just find this boring. I'm sorry. Well, it's specifically an adaptation. It's sort of the opposite of Bowdlerizing something or Bowdlerizing something.